Hi. Hi, everybody.
How's it
So I
going?
had the trailer running in the background. I was like, what? Are we
Oh.
on? I know. I started a little early. We'll back it up. We'll get it up.
That's okay. That's okay. That's a little
I'm just excited to see it.
taste of what's to come for
That's
this
right.
trailer reaction.
A little snack.
Yeah, for this, it's a Disney Hotstar the production, a film that's opening March 3rd called, I hope I get the pronunciation correct, Gulmohar. And it is a kind of family drama. It's about the final 4 days of this family, the Batra family, as they pack up and move out of their house. They've been there for over 30 years.
Oh.
And they're moving to a different city. So it's just, I think it's
lots of emotion.
Yeah, and I think it interweaves like all the characters. So you might focus on the sister, and then you might focus on the mother, and then the brother, whatever, that kind of thing. So it's
that would be cool. I love that setup where they have points of view. You know, like
I think it's like that. So they sort of interweave each of the characters into sort of the perspective. That's my guess. That's my feeling for the movie.
That's a pretty good guess. That's very specific.
I know, and I might be way off. But it's written and directed by Rahul Chitella. Stars Suraj Sharma, Amol, Palekar, Manoj Bajpayee, Sharmila Tagore, and many more. I mean, it's a big cast.
Big family.
Big family. So
big family, big cast.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see this because I love good family dramas where you sort of like, you get caught up in it. And I think, it's a bigger budget thing because we see a lot of Malayalam films, which are smaller. This one might have a little more, budget, and maybe it's a, little whatever, slicker or something. We'll see. I don't know. But
families have a lot of secrets. So whenever you have a big family, there's always something going on in the background. There's always someone has a grudge. Someone did something to somebody. There's some kind of like, someone married someone they don't approve of. Always drama with big families. Just saying.
I know.
My family's not big, but I've seen it in many
Yes. I think that's what we're getting into here. So let's take a look at this movie, which is coming up pretty soon, March 3rd, Gulmohar.
That is pretty soon. Okay, here we go.
हमारी यहाँ तो पार्टी चल रही है सर।
Your husband always ruins my photos. चल आजा चाची के साथ चलो।
तुम सबसे एक दो बातें करनी है। मैंने एक छोटा सा मकान खरीदा है पौंडीचेरी में। अब मैं वहीं रहूंगी।
मुझसे पूछ के किसी ने लिया तो नहीं फैसला, ना मम्मी ने ना तुम्हारे सुपुत्र ने। क्या हुआ?
कैब के लिए वेट कर रहा हूँ।
आजा छोड़ देता। मीटिंग में ऐसे ही जाते हो?
तो मैं पहनता हूँ, उसमें भी प्रॉब्लम है आपको।
बाप बेटे के झगड़े में ना मैं फंस गई। मैं चाहती हूँ इस बार की होली हम सब साथ मनाकर इस घर से निकले।
पौंडीचेरी अचानक से?
कभी-कभी तो लगता है एक ही घर में रहते हैं, फिर भी कोई किसी को नहीं जानता।
यार, I'm sick and tired of these boxes.
मम्मी जी ने घर भेज दिया, बेटा साथ नहीं रहना चाहता है।
घर के बारे में पता है इसे? बताना चाहिए आपको।
डैडी जी की विल।
2 मंजिलों का घर तो बन गया, कमरे भी बढ़ गए, और इस एक घर में न जाने कब हम सब ने अपने अपने कमरों में खुद के घर बना लिए।
रिश्ते यूं ही नहीं बन जाते।
अरे रुको!
Shut up!
Are you out of your mind? घर में क्या कम पागल पाल रखे हैं जो तुमने भी अपना नाटक शुरू कर दिया।
ये हमारा घर था जो हमने ईंट पत्थरों से नहीं रिश्तों से बनाया था। रिश्ते जो खून से नहीं दिल से बने थे।
मुझे नहीं पता इस प्रॉब्लम को कैसे सुलझाऊं।
लड़कों के बचपन में अपने डैड के साथ कितने सारे फोटो होते हैं, पता नहीं ये दूरी कैसे आ जाती है।
यकीन ही नहीं हो रहा है, हमारी आखिरी रात है इस घर में। मामा,
This is us.
I have my thoughts.
I was gonna say, Dad has an anger management problem. He's smacking everyone. Then he wonders, why are we so strange? Well, you keep hitting me.
Yeah.
That's not
Well,
good.
if you have very, very close family, like they're just sort of living together and you're just so tight, that can cause problems,
That's
and
definitely a problem.
maybe the problems come out when the mother decides to, I'm going to move to a small house and you guys are on your own, then that sort of fractures, everything
That's
blows
how
up.
it should be. I just think.
Well, I think for certain
Agreed.
families, it's great to be apart, and I think that
Mhm.
absence makes the heart grow fonder, kind of stuff. And when
Yes.
when you're in the same house, everybody, my God, that's tough. That's tough. And
You
so,
need independence. You need to find your own space. You need to, I mean, families should come together. And the house was beautiful. I don't blame them for being
yeah,
pissed. I mean, yeah.
yeah,
But at the
yeah,
same time, it's like then you start, all that passive aggressive anger, all the resentments that have been there forever for life. And then your whole life is built around this house and this relationship. You need the distance sometimes, I think.
yeah.
So I think she apparently is sick of people living at her house. So she's like, I'm out of here.
I want to
Start
move to a
going.
small. I'm moving to a small house far away, and get out of here. And I
If
think
my family's any indicator, she spends a lot of time cleaning up after people and she's sick of it. That's how I look
right.
at it.
Right. Yeah. And for us, like, I'll speak for our family. We,
Yeah.
we were fine as soon as college came, or, we split,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we still get along well because we're not on top of each other,
Exactly. You get your own
Um,
life in your own house and you make it your space.
but some families want to stay
They
together
want
and
to have
all
the
that
family thing.
forever.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
when I think this stuff festers, and you don't want to sort of upset
Yeah.
your mother or get pissed off at your sister, whatever. And then that's when I think what happens here is everything sort of blows up, with the dad being
Right.
the one that's sort of like, exploding at everybody.
Hitting everyone. I know. That's I
But
know.
it looks very well produced. Looks like maybe it's heartwarming. It looks
It does look really
high end.
beautiful.
If you're
That does.
excuse me, if you're into this sort of family drama thing, that's what this is.
It looks beautiful. And part of it is maybe there's some envy that people can live like that and all get along. Except that when you see beneath the surface, which is what you assume when you're watching this, we see below the surface, not everybody's happy. The son doesn't even want to live there. He's like, I'm out of here. And then they're all
Yeah.
like, when did we become estranged? Well, you just grew up and you became you need your space, your independence. But that's why I love, like, we look at it and go, oh my God, I'd love to live with my family in a house like that. It would be so great. Everybody be together. We build this with our hearts. And everybody's like, grrr.
Well, you're always going to be your mom's daughter or your dad. You're always going to be that
Exactly.
position. You're going
Yes.
and it's and that you never sort of grow as you're like you expect your mom to sort of still do your laundry or whatever. There's stuff like that happens if you live together. So
What are you
have to
making for
transfer.
dinner? It's like, I'm not making anything. What?
Right,
I could totally
right.
see it happening.
Yeah, so
we're reading a lot into this movie.
Well,
I
we're
think it's
bringing
telling us
our
more
own
about ourselves.
Well, we're bringing our own family stuff in, but you can't help but when you see
That's the
stuff
point,
that
though.
whatever, old movies like Parenthood or This Is Us,
Yes.
which I don't
Yes.
watch, but it's the same sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Like
It
how
is.
does your family compare to this family I'm watching on TV?
Exactly. But
So-
this one looks good. It looks like it has a lot of emotional baggage and a lot of like people, still loving each other, even though they don't always get along. And that's sort
Right.
of like an important message. I think people need to realize that you can do both.
You can.
And also that house just gorgeous. My God.
I said, and how much does that house cost?
Where is this place? I want
wonder if
that.
real estate is in certain parts of
know.
India is better than Los
Seriously.
Angeles. My guess it's yes. It's cheap.
I would think
That's my,
so.
that's my
And
guess.
beautiful too. And we have a quick poster. As expected, this is the only poster. This is the only poster we have for this movie. And so they are selling it pure family portrait drama. But look at the space between people.
Right.
Like that's intentional. Like there's definitely the dad is completely isolated in this family grouping. Everybody else is kind of like, they're touching each other. But these two up here on the left, on the right, happy.
The son is looking away. Same with I guess that's the daughter, and the mom is looking straight ahead, like I'm the matriarch and I rule the roost.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming maybe those are the wives of the guys, and they're sort of like there because they have to be there.
Exactly. I know they're like, I'll stand by my husband, I guess.
Right.
But yeah, so the poster tells us a lot. All that stuff is very intentional, and I think it's very interesting. And they have all the little cute pictures behind them because say, remember the past and we all got along. Now we're this. We can't even send a photo together.
Yep.
So there you go. Marketing that was very close to the film. and the film looks like, the family drama. The poster looks like a family drama. They nailed it.
Yeah, and Disney Hotstar. It's in 3 languages, and
Right.
it's coming March 3rd. So if that's your cup of tea, I think you've got probably a really interesting film to watch.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
check it out.
All right, you guys. See you later.
Bye, everybody.